Happy Friday. Sorry, happy Saturday. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope that you're all having a fantastic weekend so far. Let's hop into it. I want to do a quick live stream today. See if you guys have any questions on the markets. If you want me to go check out any of your cryptos, I will go analyze it. Just drop it in the chat. Super simple. Let me know if I got the microphone fixed this time. I think I did. Tested it a few times before going live here. So we are looking pretty good. My trades, at least, are looking very good this week. I'm very happy with it. I mean, like 171 bucks last night, $95, $221, 54. I have one that's like right at break even right now. You have Solana's up 60, SpaceX is up 500 bucks. Nice little $500 gain on SpaceX this past week. Bitcoin 174 again, and then I have a bigger Bitcoin that's up 3,800. That was from 60K. So my trades are doing pretty good. This is the new one that I added to my portfolio. It's called Fanable, and this one has pumped up quite a bit, a little bit, just a tiny bit, since I've added it to the portfolio. It's up 4.24% on the day. Looking pretty good right there. Super early. I mean, it's only a $26.95 million market cap, and this thing, I did write a long X thread last night on why I have conviction in this and why it's in my portfolio now. This thing has a nice looking chart. It's not at all-time highs. It's down 56% from all-time highs. Its ATH was 11 cents. It's only at 5 cents. The only thing that, is not good about this is the tokenomics, but because this is such a small market cap, $26.9 million, I don't mind adding it to the portfolio at this price range. I really don't. I think that this thing could definitely do a 10 to 20x this bull run here. Maybe even more than that. Who knows? But right now, this thing is looking pretty good in the portfolio. I'm very happy with it. It's already netted me a few $100. If you want to follow all of my trades in real time, all you got to do is just go join the community here. Go join the community on Vilos. It's pinned in the live chat and in the description down below. Smash the like. Let's try to get as many likes as we can on stream. I know it's a bear market. I know it sucks, but it's nice to get some likes on the stream. It lets me know that you guys want me to stream more often. I've been consistent lately. I've been going every day. I'm trying to, at least. I am trying to. Let's go say hi to the chat real quick. Benji, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good to see you. What's your not financial advice on Fetch AI? Fetch AI. I have not checked this one out in a long time, but this thing is obviously merged with the two others, which is Singularity and I forgot the other one, but there's three projects that merge into one that form Artificial Superintelligence Alliance here. The ticker is still FET. This thing is dead, in my opinion. It's been out forever, since June 2019, and I know that they changed their project along the way by merging with other ones. It did have a nice bull run actually last cycle. It went up all the way to $3.12, but it's down big time. It's down 94%. And for something that, has a doxed team that's raised over $83 million, for this to be this low in market cap and price, it seems to me that the team sold a lot of their tokens and allocation. So I personally wouldn't be getting into this. I think that the Tau and Virtuals Banker Coin are better than this one, and they're smaller in market cap. Tau is bigger in market cap, but this one, not too big on. This is not one of my favorites out there, but let me know what if you own some in the chat, but this is not one that I would personally add. I would add newer AI projects this cycle, fresh meat this cycle. That's what I would do. If we go over here, the top gainer on the day is actually Banker Coin. It's up 13.8%, and then quickly right behind is Aerodrome, up 10.83%. Aerodrome's had a nice 7-day stretch here. I told you guys yesterday, it's a good time to be buying Aerodrome. It is a good time because it's going to pump up into the summertime with the Velodrome migration. Its sister DEX on Optimism is merging into this one on Base. It's up 50% on the week. Looking absolutely great. Very, very happy about this one. This is obviously in the portfolio. It's up at 54 cents. It was sitting on June 13th at 36 cents right over there. Now it's at 54. So nice little gain on the week. But my price prediction this cycle for Aerodrome is this thing is going to go between $5 and $10. So I'm not selling anything right now. This thing is a long-term hold for me. The chart's looking great. It's obviously always maintained this floor price around 30 cents. It doesn't want to go below 30. You can see that it came here in April of 25, kind of came to 50 cents, in September 24. The only times that it's been here is when it's at the bottom, and that's always the best time to be buying some. So this thing is, it's still a great entry right now. I'm telling you, Doxed team, biggest decentralized exchange on Base, which is Coinbase's chain. I think this is going to $5 to $10 this cycle. It's looking very good right now. So happy about Banker and Aerodrome pumping up. Those are nice. And then we got Fanable right behind it at number 3 on the watch list. The new one that I just added to my portfolio. I think it's very early for Fanable because you can see that collector crypt down here. It's down 4.8% on the day, but on the month, it's up 128%. So if crypt comes down, I might add this one to the portfolio, but this thing it's pumped up way too much for me to make an entry. That's what I was talking about yesterday on stream. You don't want to buy something that's at all-time highs right here. So I'm going to wait for at least, let me see the agent over here. The Fibonacci swings over here, okay? The 618 is at 14 cents. So if this thing comes back down to 14 cents, maybe I'll make an entry. But it's a good one though. Obviously, its growth is driven by its unique offering of tokenizing physical collectibles and growing revenue stream. It makes money every single day. Speaking of revenue, let's go check out the top protocols by revenue today. If you guys are new to the channel or anything like that, this is my platform that I coded called Vilos. So you can go join it. It's absolutely free. Go join the community. You can go track all of my trades in real time here. The Android app is launching very soon. Very, very soon. Probably in the next 2 to 3 days. So everybody on Android is going to be able to get it. It's already on iOS. So if you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can go get it easily. Go to the bell when you download the app and go turn on notifications so that you can get my trades. And when you become a member, whatever device you're on, you get emails as well, email alerts. So let's see where Collector Crypt is. It's at number 8 on the planet for protocols by revenue. It's made over $500,000 today. Wow. I wish I was making $500,000 every single day. That would be pretty nice. But very good project. It's looking really good. Hyperliquid made 1.18 million today. And then you have Pump Fund that's made over $500,000. So kind of a slower day because it's Saturday. It's the weekend. Not many people are out there trading right now. Afternoon, Jay. Good to see you. Android is coming. Yes. Android support is coming in the next 2 to 3 days. 10 people in the chat marks the bear market bottom. Absolutely, 100%. But the vast majority of people in crypto don't make money because they don't pay attention during these price ranges. This is the time to be sniping cryptocurrencies. This is the time to be adding to your watch list and to your portfolio. So yesterday, I actually coded something pretty cool in categories over here. If you want to know quickly, what are all of the memes that are listed on the tier 1 exchanges? You just have to go in categories and then you can search up meme. I put all the crypto.com memes, Binance, Bybit, Coinbase, BitHum, OKX, Robinhood, Binance US, Bitstamp, and Gemini. All of those ones. And you even got Hall of Fame memes over here, which is the ones that are on every single exchange worldwide. There's only 6 of them. Dog with Hat, Bonk, Trump, Pepe, Shib, and Doge. And Crypto.com actually surprisingly has a lot of memes that are very small in market cap. These ones are like 500K. And these things used to be over hundreds of millions of dollars of market cap. If we go check out Foxy over here, it's down 99%, of course. Its all-time high market cap was around 81 million. If we go check out, let's say let's say we go to FWOG. This one is down so much. It's at $4 million of market cap. I remember when this thing was trading at like 500, $600 million of market cap. Absolutely crazy how people have seen the light that, this stuff is all vaporware, right? Meme coins, you got to get in and you got to get out. You don't want to hold the bag and ride them all the way down in the bear market. You're going to sell those positions. But when do you buy this stuff? It's now. This is the time to be buying them back, okay? Not these ones specifically, okay? I have a watch list of ones that I think are going to have a good bull run. I think Moodang and Peanut the Squirrel have potential for sure. These ones down here, I've looked at all of them last night. They're not very active on X. It looks like their teams gave up on it. Turbo is one as well that has potential to come back this cycle. Troll, I think Troll, because it hasn't had a full cycle yet, it's fresh. It's going to do very, very good. Let me just take a sip. And then if you go up the list, SPX 6900 and Pepe. These other ones, you could maybe put Bonk up in here. Bonk, just because it has all the exchanges. It's a Hall of Fame meme. It's one of the 6. Dog we've had as well. You could put it into the watch list, but for me personally, those ones are not as good as like SPX and Pepe and Troll. I rather have those ones. And you don't want to buy all of them because you're spreading yourself out too thin. What you want to do is do deep research, see which ones actually do have potential to come back with their narrative, the kind of meme it is, things like that. So that's explaining the memes right there, okay, this cycle. That's my game plan. And then I'm going to be adding small degen market cap meme coins, in the deck scan over here, things that are under $1 million of market cap. I will be scooping up a few different projects that look good. I research them every single day. Right now, I don't see many. A lot of them are just these SpaceX ones that are trying to ride the wave. Obviously, those are not going to last. So right now, I'm looking for quality. So let me know up in the chat if there are some that you know of. Another exchange that lists meme coins, that a lot of them actually, is Binance US over here. Binance US has some small market cap memes that they've been adding lately. They have the Nobody one, USDUC. They have Bert and Nero. So, yeah, looking pretty good right now. Looking pretty good. Let me go back over here real quick. All right, let's go to bubbles. Let's see top gainers on the day. Top gainers. You got BitTensor up 2.5%, Aster up 3%. Solana's up 4%. Lab is at 5.25. Monero is at 2. Let's go check out Monero real quick because I haven't seen this one in a while. Year chart, it's break even. It's up 1% on the year. All-time chart, it's got a great chart. Each bull run, it makes a new all-time high. It's kind of like Bitcoin. It's very scarce, 19 million supply. The only thing that I don't like about this is that the biggest exchange it has is Kraken and Bitfinex. So that's why I'm not going to personally add it to the portfolio, but it's a privacy coin. You saw Zcash have kind of a really good bull run, but privacy, the narrative itself, it has potential for sure, uncensored, things like that. But for me personally, I'm sticking with my top 3 narratives: AI, meme coins, and layer ones. Those are the top 3. You want to get, of course, when you go in the list here, a nice solid bag of your portfolio, not financial advice, but in the blue chips up here. And if I were to pick 2 blue chips, it would be Solana and Hyperliquid. Those would be the 2. Then when you go down the list a little bit more, you can go get some Tau and Aster. I think those are really good ones as well this cycle. And then Pepe, you can have some. It's kind of considered a blue chip because it's the 3rd largest meme coin on the planet. But if you want to just stick with pure utility, I get it. I'm investing in ones that have utility, that actually produce revenue. I think that is the biggest narrative. It's AI, layer 1, meme coins, and AI and layer ones that actually make money. So perpetual exchanges is also a very bullish narrative. All right, let's go over here, check out some more chats. Quick stream today, quick stream. Just wanted to hop on real quick and go check out the markets. All right. Good to see you, Kevin. Viking, hey David, Binance US keeps listing memes. Thoughts on Wojak? It's good that all the memes got Binance in the bear market. It might be big in the next bull run. Totally. That's why I added Binance US memes as a category, is that we can track them together on Vilos here. So if we go check it out, Binance US memes. The smallest one is nobody. It's a $4.85 million market cap. And this thing will update automatically as well. So when they do list more, then it'll update. I like this one right here, Per. I think it has a lot of potential. Let me just plug this in. Okay. Per has a lot of potential because this is the biggest hyperliquid meme coin on the blockchain. And I like that hyper liquid, and this is called Per. So this makes sense. Exchanges wise, it doesn't have many, but it does have Binance US now, which is nice. And it's not a big market cap. It's 59 million. And if Hyperliquid goes to, you got to think about it this way, right? If Hyperliquid goes to hundreds of billions of dollars in market cap, what is Per going to be valued? Probably over $1 billion, $1.5 billion, if it remains the number one spot on that chain, which it is right now. So this thing is on the watch list for sure. I have not bought any yet though. You guys will know as soon as I do. All right. Let's go down the list a little bit. Zora, we checked it out yesterday. It is at, let me see, it's a $35 million market cap, but the fully diluted is 79 million. It's a social platform that never gained any people on it, right? So that's why it went down big time here, but it does have some good backers behind it. Coinbase Ventures is one of them over here. So that's good. It might have a run in it. It's also not that old. It's only been out since May of 2025. So I did add it to my list, and I'll let you guys know if I make a position in it. Like I said, when it's down 94% from all-time highs, and it has, what are the exchanges? Coinbase, Upbit, Bybit, OKX, Kraken, Crypto.com. This thing probably will do well this cycle. It's probably going to have a run. This, they don't invest late in the bull market with $60 million raised for like a lackluster performance like this, right? Like it didn't do very well. It launched at a penny and it's trading below that right now. It went up to 12 cents last bull run. So it basically made the VCs at 12x. And now it's at 0.08. So this thing might have potential for sure. Turbo, Peanut the Squirrel, Pepe, SPX 6900, Zora, Uniswap, Per, Aether. This one, you guys mentioned it to me. It's down 96% from all-time highs. Upbit, Bybit, OKX, Coinbase. It's got good tier 1 exchanges. They raised $158 million. And it's only been out since June, July of 24. So this thing does have potential to have a run in it. It has not had a full cycle. So it's down 96% from ATH. It's fully diluted and market cap is about 50% ratio. 50% of it is circulating on the market. So yeah, 20 billion and 42 billion total supply. I like the tokenomics of this. I like this. I'd have to see like the actual allocations, which wallets hold the most first, which I'm going to also add that into the website again. something that's coming, I hope, is a bubble maps that you can do on all of these different cryptos. So you can see the different allocations, the holders, the connected wallets, things like that. That's another big feature that I'm working on right now after the Android app is done. And then this BERT one here obviously has Binance US and Kraken, and it's a 13 mil market cap. It's actually down a little bit on the week. It's down 3%. On the month, it's down 23%. So you can see over here, last September, October is at 9 cents. Now it's at 1 cent. What was that in market cap? That was $90 million. Wow. And at the very beginning, it actually went up all the way to $127 million market cap. So yeah, this is alpha. I think that's a couple $100 in that, because if you were to go see what that gets you, I mean, like, let's say BERT goes up and makes a new all-time high this cycle, and it reaches SPX's current level, which is 340 million, right? And you don't even have to do 340. You could do, like, maybe it goes to $150 million market cap. Okay, so that would be like 50, just like all the other altcoins. If Bitcoin can just come down a little bit lower here, all right, and it actually loses its 200-week moving average, which is the orange line, and it comes right down here, this is probably the best buying opportunity you're going to get in the next 4 years. And I'm not going to be too picky, because already this is in the box, right? It's at 63K. Between 50 and 63K is the big buy zone here with BTC. So that means the altcoins are at really nice price points, and they're all down 94%. So, like, you don't want to be too picky, but with these meme coins, like I said yesterday, if you buy it right now, you got to be okay with it splitting in half one more time. Maybe it goes down 50%. If Bitcoin goes down to, like, I don't know, 51 or 52, 53,000, that's what's going to happen, right? Oh yeah, I forgot to check out your pick right here, Wojak. This is an internet iconic meme here, right? Wojak, and there's a lot of different Wojaks out there, a lot of different ones. This one's on Binance US. It came out in February of 2026. There used to be an older Wojak coin as well that had a couple runs in it. I'm thinking of maybe, I think it's this one. Yeah, this is the one that had a few runs in it last cycle. In November 24, it went up to 131 million, and then it just absolutely rug pulled. It went down to 800K market cap right now. But this new one has a great chart, but it's brand new, right? It's only a few months old, and over the past month, it's up 92%. It's at 40 million. I wouldn't buy it right now. I'd wait for a pullback, probably wait for the 618 again. Let me see this. It's just a brand new chart, so you don't really know, like, where it is, right? This is the wrong Wojak. That's the wrong one. I'm thinking this one, right? Yeah, this is the new one. You definitely don't want to buy right now, guys. It's too new. It's continuously pumping. You're chasing something that's running away from you. Now, it did kind of have a little bit of a pump up here, and it's retraced. So that's pretty good. But if we were to go, like, do, I don't know, like a fib retracement here, let's see if it came back down. Not yet. It has not come back down to the 0618 level, which would be right over here, right? So it's not that far off, though. Let me see how much of a drop that is. Yeah, if you buy right here, you have the risk. You're running the risk of this coming down another 40% on you. So, but I am going to add it to the watch list, though, because it got Binance US. So that's pretty good. But you can also see here the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, is overheated. It's at 73. You want to buy things that are below 50, right? 50 is neutral. You want to buy things that are below that, because that means that it's oversold. Right now, it's overbought. So, yeah. Let me know if you guys have been playing around with the research agent as well. I absolutely love this thing. On any single crypto, you can just whip up an agent. It tells you, why is the price up or down? What's the latest news? What are people saying about it? They're saying that the community sentiment's bullish, with 90% of CoinGecko votes indicating a positive outlook. So it's, positive sentiment is really good around a crypto project. Good volume as well. Let me see how much volume this thing has. Relative to its market cap is 12.8%. So it's decent. It's not phenomenal, but it's okay. It's pretty good. It's looking good right now. Let me just do this real quick. Okay. Yeah, now that one's on my watch list right here. Thanks for adding that. Lo-Fi's on your list on Binance US. It's there too, lol. Let me check that out. Yeah, it is on Binance US. Let me see if it added a different one. Maybe it did. Because yesterday when I was coding it, there was a couple little errors that I had to, make sure and stuff like that. Okay, let me just do this real quick then. I'll see if this can add it in the background here. Probably in a minute or so, we'll see Lo-Fi on this list here. Okay. So we'll go check it out. Let's do a test. Vilos is very, very fast at making fixes. Another hidden gem is Freyja on Coinbase. I was looking at that one last night. Coinbase memes over here. Freyja down here is one of those AI agents. I believe it launched. Did it launch on virtuals? Let me see. I'll wait for that. You can also ask custom answers. Okay, custom questions, all right? No, there's no evidence in the provided sources that launched on Virtual's protocol. So this thing was probably launched independently or something like that. Freyja AI is not mentioned. Okay. This thing, I don't know where it came from, but it had a big bull run last cycle. It went up to $620 million of market cap. Absolutely crazy. And now it's sitting at $16 million. Rounded it up, it's at 17 mil right now. So it's down 97%. It's got Coinbase, Mexi. Let me check out the website. See if the website's good. Let's go up here. Okay, so it came out in 2024. Okay, 100% private. Open source. Okay, so it looks like it's like kind of like an AI agent. You can, okay, so you can launch agents on this. Is that what this is? It's like a launch pad. Freyja is a suite of personal AI products with a focus on human agency, liquid democracy, and decentralized ownership. The mission of the team is dedicated to creating new systems that enable all humans to govern, plus co-own AI resources and not just a select few. Current products include Freyja as the world's first sovereign agent that holds her own cryptographic keys, enabling her to act autonomously without human control. Freyja evolves publicly through a multi-act interactive story. I really don't know what this means, okay? This is very bizarre. Enchanted as a personalized digital twin for every human. Conversations are persistent and twins retain context over time. Okay, so essentially this is like an AI agent, and it has its own keys to a crypto wallet and it can probably perform trades for you on the blockchain. That's what I'm getting out of this. Does it have potential to come back this cycle? I don't really know. Because, you know, with Claude and ChatGPT and everything like that, I don't know about that. And Hermes agent, OpenClaw, maybe it does though. If this thing's tech continues to get way, 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 way better, then yeah, maybe it's worth putting a few $100 in this at like 16 mil. I'll add it to my watch list because it's got that Coinbase listing. It got listed on Coinbase with KeyCat and Dogamy. Bought it at 10 mil bottom. It had a little run to 80 mil already a month ago. It did have a little run actually. Yeah, it went up to, let's see, 26 mil market cap and 21 mil market cap a month ago. So not quite 81 million, but yeah, no, I mean like it's steadily in a downtrend here, but it looks like this is the floor. It doesn't really want to go lower than like, it has been to 10 million. So you got a nice price actually. That's even lower than we are now. It has potential. It has potential. I'm just not really bullish on those AI agents that have like an anime's face, like a cartoon character's face on it. And I don't think that's super bullish. I'd rather invest in the infrastructure plays like Virtual's Protocol, Banker Coin, and Tau, where you can launch things. Maybe on Freysia, it's like kind of the same thing. Maybe you can launch things. I'm not too familiar with it, to be honest with you. Let me see. Okay, we got 24 watching now in the bear market. Let's get 24 likes, guys. You guys are the smart people this cycle. Absolutely. Because you're investing when nobody wants to invest. Okay, in the 23 extreme fear. But this is consistently the best time to do so. Let me see if, what did I say earlier? We want to go check if lo-fi was added. Let me see. Binance US. There we go. Lo-fi is now on Binance US, just like that. Just like that. So there you go. Hope you're happy that this little Yeti meme coin is now on the list. Thanks for pointing that out, because I would not have figured that out myself. $3.5 million FDV. It's tiny, man. It's Kraken, Binance US, KuCoin, Mexi. I remember, obviously, this is a Sui meme coin. I think it's probably the biggest one on Sui. Maybe second biggest, but this went up to $200 million market cap. This was one of those, though, that was like, it's a cabal coin. Like a lot of these influencers that were pumping and dumping like these projects, they had like the majority of the supply here. Same thing for Brett. It's like the same, you know, group of people. They hold most of the supply, and the best exchange that Brett got on was tier 1. It was Bybit and Upbit and Binance US, which is pretty good, but it didn't get a Coinbase. And for this being a base meme coin, I thought for sure, okay, well, it went up to $2 billion of market cap. That's insane. And it didn't even get a Coinbase or a regular Binance listing. It only has Binance US. But this lo-fi one, let me see if they're active still on X. And then if they are, I'll add to my watch list. Yeah, 2 minutes ago. Looks like they're doing a lot of, they got like plushies out and stuff like that. The thing is, you know, if this was on Solana, this would have had a way better bull run. But this thing is on Sui. And Sui is kind of a dead chain. There's not that much volume going on over there. And there's not a lot of projects building over there. So, Sui. Let's go check it out. Let's go to Sui meme here. Yeah, lo-fi is the top one. But you can see that it's a dead chain because its biggest meme coin is only $3 million in market cap. So nobody really gives a damn about that chain. we go over here, their biggest native project is Walrus, and it's 81 million. Then you have a couple finance protocols down here, which I would not invest in because they rug a lot, you know. They get hacked, things like that. Like this Cetus one got hacked. It went up to $226 million. I bought Cetus last cycle. I made some money with it. I mean, I bought this thing way down here. We wrote it up. This is when we had the Discord, and this thing got hacked. Like, probably it was like here that it got hacked or something. I don't remember. And then boom, it just dies after that. Like, you can't, as a finance protocol, and you're having people stake and earn yield and all this stuff and provide liquidity in these liquidity pools, you can't get hacked. Like, that's your whole thing, is to keep their funds safe. So I don't really like SWI, to be honest. No hate against it. I don't like the tokenomics. It's too big and fully diluted market cap. You know, it's $7 billion. Only 40% of it is circulating. And this is after a full cycle here, right? It came out in 23 and only 40% of it's out. There's a lot of VC money that's going to be dumping on you. They raised $400 million, and a lot of those have been taking profit. But they do have great backers, though. Coinbase Ventures, tier 1. YZY Labs, that's the Binance team, and Andreessen Horowitz. Those are all very, very good. You can even see FTX invested in them. So it's a legit project. It is legit. It's just I don't like the tokenomics of it. Go over here real quick. Chart on Vilos is incorrect for Frasia. CMC shows almost 100 mil market cap in April. Let me go check. Frasia. Let's go check out TradingView here. Because CMC has a lot of wrong charts though. So if we go on the day here, this thing did pump up to 1 cent. And over here, it pumped up. Yeah, you're right, actually. I wonder if Vilos is taking this chart from a certain exchange right now, where there wasn't that much volume or something like that. Because sometimes the price, that's why there's arbitrage, right, from different exchanges. The price isn't always the same on all exchanges. So it's probably pulling this from a different one. So I'll code that so that it takes the price from somewhere else. Let's see if it updates pretty soon here. Okay. Let me go check out some more stuff over here real quick. Let's go check out some news. Let's go crypto. Bitcoin must hold 60K or risk major breakdown. TradingView analyst warns, which is 100% true. I mean, like, if Bitcoin does break down, it's not going to be good. So Bitcoin's 60K test takes center stage here. So the demand zone is right there at 60,000. Supply zone 81K, and then drop target would be $44,000. If it loses this level here, it could definitely drop down to 44K. That's what this guy says. It's a small little article that he wrote. Break below 60K would damage the bullish outlook. The warning is equally clear. He described the 60K line in the sand for the bulls. A decisive close below that level would invalidate the bullish outlook and expose Bitcoin to a deeper breakdown. I mean, to be honest, like we're not in a bullish outlook anyways. We're still in a downtrend. So you guys should not be shocked at all that Bitcoin goes down there. I've been saying it, you know, it can definitely go into my buy zone here, right? Which is not as bearish than that guy is saying. He says that we're going to go down here to 44 right there. But I don't think we're going to get there. I think that 50K, it's a psychological number. A lot of people are going to be like, wow, I can get Bitcoin, a whole Bitcoin for 50,000. Like, you know, the price of like a normal car, you know? Yeah, I think that Bitcoin's probably going to hold. But once it goes in this box, you're going to see altcoins drop a lot more. Somebody asked me yesterday on, was it Patel? He asked me on Vilos in the community. Let me see. Where did he say this? Where did he say this? Oh, he replied it somewhere. He did reply it somewhere. Where did he do this? Yeah, right here. He said, when Bitcoin bottoms, how much SOL price can go down? So if Bitcoin goes down to 50K, 60K, you know, I would say that Solana is probably going to hold around $60. I don't think Solana is going to go to the 50s. You can see that the Fibonacci 618, all right, the swing is at 94, but the low is at $62 right there. The 786 is at 80. So $60 would be the low for Solana. But I think getting Solana at $72, guys, is really good. I mean, I kind of want to buy some today. But I've put quite a bit of money in this past week. I mean, you know, I'm not made of money. Okay. I wish I was like Elon Musk, but I am doing pretty good. I might put some more into this week before I get paid next. But these trades are doing really good. You know, I could close these trades on the exchanges, but right now I'm keeping them all open because Fanable, Doggy, KeyCat, Solana, this stuff is all long-term plays, long-term holds, and these are all DCAs, right? They're you don't ever want to go in 100% at one time in any project. You want to do a nice DCA ladder, and I'm saving like the vast majority of my money is on the side. My dry powder is on the side, and I'm ready to deploy it if Bitcoin goes into the box. Then I'm going heavy, 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 heavy. And these are going to be the best trades the whole entire cycle because that's what I did right here, right there. Bought a bunch of altcoins, bunch of Bitcoin, and then you just ride it all the way up. And you never, ever see these entries ever again because every bear market is higher than the last one. See, like that we're up here. This will be the low this cycle. Well, you'll never see these prices ever again. All right, when Bitcoin was at 15,000, it's never going to happen unless it goes to zero. But that's not going to happen, in my opinion. Crypto is needed, right? Like having everything, having a decentralized currency that's not run by any governments is needed. The 99.9% of cryptos are not needed for sure, and they're going to go to zero. But Solana, Hyperliquid, Bitcoin, you know, is definitely needed, and maybe a few other layer one chains, like, you know, probably, let's see layer one real quick. I always love checking the layer one category because these are like the blue chips in the space, right? They're the chains. Solana, Hyperliquid, even XRP right now, but XRP is at a $70 billion market cap, but they are a blue chip for sure. I have a long-term bag of it. Not too big there, but I have a long-term bag of it. It's probably around like 100K or something like that. Zcash. Cardano's a dead chain. This thing died out. Absolutely dead. When it fails to make a new all-time high in a bull market, when everything is pumping big time, you know it's dead. It's completely dead. And Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, all right, he even came out lately and said he can't do anything. You know, like he's tried everything. He can't get the price to go up. It's just it's dead. Nobody's building over here on this chain. I believe that the biggest thing in that ecosystem is Snek, which is a meme coin. Their biggest meme coin is Snek right here, which I actually really like. I bought it a few times in the past, but it's not in my portfolio. But a couple bull runs ago, and this thing's at 27 mil. But I love the actual character. I think it's dope. I really, really like the character. They came out with like an energy drink too, and I think their branding is pretty clean. And it's just too bad that they're on a dead chain, right? So, but all these other projects are dead though, and they're not even native to Cardano. So, but if we go back to layer 1 over here, so I'll just tell you guys real quick if it's alive or dead. Tron is alive. Hyperliquid is. Zcash. Cardano's dead. XMR is alive. Canton Network, I just think that this thing's a scam. It's a scam because it's a $6 billion fully diluted, and it's got an infinite amount of supply. They can keep minting it. It's got a weird chart with zero volume. For a $6 billion market cap, they only have 0.11% of the volume. That's the lowest in all of crypto. Like, nobody uses this. So that one's not a good investment. Telegram Toncoin just rebranded to Gram. So they're obviously making a move here. They just did this past week. Toncoin to Gram. I think it's good. It's a good move for branding. So obviously they're not dead. They're trying. So I think this thing might have it has a great chart. Great chart. Its first bull run over here in 21, it went up to $3.84. It made a new all-time high this past cycle to $8. And now it came right back down to its support. So this thing it's actually a really good price point right now to get some. But there's not much building in that ecosystem though. Bitcoin Cash is dead. Meme Core is a scam because if you go look over here, it's the same thing as Canton Network. They only have $7 million of volume, and it's a $15 billion market cap, fully diluted. That's a scam. 98% of the tokens are held by the team, by the insiders. I've already checked it. Hedera has potential, maybe, because it didn't have the worst bull run of all time. It didn't make a new all-time high, but it didn't just lay down and die though, like Cardano. It actually did try to get up there, but it was late into the bull run, and it just kind of went back down. But this thing, once the Clarity Act comes around, I think some of the ISO tokens are going to do pretty good. Litecoin is dead. Sui is probably dead. Near Protocol, they pay a ton of influencers to talk about them, and it's just they had a decent, not really actually, they had a really lackluster bull run. So yeah, this one's dead. That one is dead. Kronos is dead for sure. Yeah, that one's dead in the water. Avalanche is dead. BitTensor is alive for sure. Pi Network, irrelevant. ICP is dead. Ethereum Classic dead. Algorand dead. Caspa, listen. This thing right here is dead, okay? I'm sorry to tell you guys this. I used to be a huge fan, but their branding, their community is diehard. Don't get me wrong. The community is like one of the strongest in crypto. It's not their fault. But this thing just has not got any tier 1 exchanges outside of Bybit and Kraken. And because there's no team that's able to pay these exchanges to list, like they're not going to get listings. So it's all about getting eyes on the project, and you got to be on Coinbase and Binance. So I think it's dead. Stable, it is, to be honest, I don't even really know what this is. Wow. Okay, this is brand new. That's why I don't know what it is. It's brand new, and it was creeping up the layer 1 charts. Came out in December of 25. And it's a layer 1 blockchain. It's purposely built for Tether ecosystem. As the native USDT is the native gas token to remove friction from volatile gas fees. Optimized for speed, scalability, and compliance. Stable enables seamless integration. It all sounds really great. But what about the tokenomics though? Yeah, the tokenomics are not great. $700 million market cap. 3.27 billion fully diluted. I would stay away from it, but it seems legit though, and it's new. Flare is dead. Filecoin's dead. Beldex is dead. XDC network is dead. Aptos is dead. All this is dead right here. Okay, so when you get out of the top 40, there's not really any good ones anymore, unless they're brand new projects. Like Monad, for example, we checked it out a couple streams ago. It's not dead. It's just that its tokenomics suck. I mean, only 12% of it's circulating. So it's not going to have a good bull run in it, because there's going to be unlocks throughout the whole entire cycle. So maybe their project gets adoption, but they're not going to have a good performance though. Say is dead for sure. This thing, terrible performance. I mean, this went down 95% from all-time highs. They raised a little shy of $100 million. Their last valuation was $800 million, but they're only a $360 million market cap. So even their VCs are probably in the water, because nobody's adopting over there. Kita has potential, and it's a small layer 1. That's why I have it on my watch list. That's why I bought a little bit. I only bought like 40 coins. Okay, like it's not even a real buy. 40 coins is just, it's a little bit. I just dipped my toe in the water because I see the chart on it and I know it's going to go a little lower. So when Bitcoin goes lower, then I'm going to make my actual real position in this. I would probably put in a few $1,000 because it has Coinbase and Kraken, and it's a small layer 1. It's an $80 million market cap, so it does have potential. And yeah, all that other stuff's dead until there's brand new ones that come out. You think Penguin will come back? Listings are good, kind of new meme. Are you talking about, let me see, this one here? This one is down 98% from all-time highs. They have Bybit and Mexi. It's a $2 million market cap. So no, this one's not coming back. But if you're referring of Pengu, all right, which is the real Penguin, yes, this thing is going to come back. 100%. It's got really good volume. 14% of its market cap just today on a Saturday. This thing, not terrible tokenomics. 63 billion out of the 79 billion is circulating. And it's got all of the exchanges other than Robinhood. Actually, no, it does have Robinhood. It does. It has all of the exchanges. So it's going to do really, really good. Let me see real quick. Their X page. I don't follow the X pages, like personally. Like when I do my research, then I go on the X pages. But I have everything in a list on X instead of following the pages. You can make lists. and then you can have whatever you want to follow in your list. So I have my projects and lists like that. But yeah, I own a lot of Pengu. They're constantly building, coming out with trading cards or whatever. Are these trading cards? Something like that. But they have a merch store. Yeah, these are a trading card game. So yeah, man, dude, there's no reason why this project doesn't come back. I mean, like it's got, I think it has an ETF to it as well. Let me see. We'll see what it says right there. What would what would good portfolio for 2,000 for maximum, lol? Wait, what? What would good portfolio for 2,000 for maximum ROI? You gotta type that in again. I don't really know what you mean. Official Hilton, would you check Mooncat? Yeah, we can go check it out. Let me just see real quick what Pengu said. Pengu, yes, there are applications for Pengu ETFs, including the Canary Pengu ETF, which seeks exposure. However, as of now, there is no confirmed approved Pengu ETF that is trading. The SEC has delayed its decision on Grayscale's Pengu ETF proposed on March 11, indicating that these products are still under review. Okay, so they don't have it yet. And then you said Mooncat? Let me check if this is the right contract address that you said. Okay, this is not the right contract. Is this brand new? It's a pump fund token. Let me see real quick. It's probably brand new. Mooncat. Is it this one? No, it's a 2K market cap. You have to tell me a little bit more where to find it. Actually, wait, let me just do this. Oh. It's not coming up. It's probably tiny little market cap. Let me see if it comes up on TradingView. Sorry, man. I don't see it anywhere. Maple Finance. Oh, yeah. Maple Finance is good, Akash. It is a good RWA this cycle. You know, remember in the Discord when we rode this one up? Oh. Hold on a sec. Let me just do this. There we go. Maple Finance is good for sure. It's not that old. It came out in 24. And let me check the TradingView chart. Let's go see if it's a good time to buy actually. Nope, not the right one. There we go. I remember this. I got everybody in my Discord group in this thing over here, and then we wrote it up big time. Way up there. But this thing has came all the way back down, right? So This thing is way oversold. Let me go check out the RSI on this. Yeah, it's way oversold. It's at 34, 35. That's very oversold. The low could be 13 cents and it's already at the low. So this thing is at the peak place to be buying it. Absolute best place to be buying it. Looks like it's fully diluted. It's all circulating. 1 billion supply. All of it's on the market. They can mint more if they want to, though. Let me check if they have anything on the roadmap. No specific items right now. Integration with Balance and Pendle Finance could enhance liquidity and user engagement. The edge, institutional lending demand may drive future growth. Yeah, well, yeah, that's exactly what it is. You know, it's tokenizing real world assets. Let me check out their website. Obviously, they're backed by Coinbase, Circle. They have a docs team. I already know a lot about Maple because it was in my portfolio a year ago. But let me see if they're doing anything new. Doesn't look like much is going on with it right now. But yeah, it's a good one though. It is a good RWA pick. My long shot play, Ghostware OS. Ghostware OS. Okay, Ghostware OS. This thing's up 48% on the week. It's a $2 million market cap. All-time chart. It reached a $22 million market cap back in November. I wouldn't get this just because there's no exchanges for it personally. But yeah. Let me check their X. The privacy layer of Solana. Yeah. Nah, it's not gonna go anywhere. But I mean, hey, it's a $2 million market cap. Throw in $100 or something like that. If you have researched it a lot, then maybe. But there's no volume on this. $42,000 in volume. Like, it's dead. There's no exchanges. I mean, what would be a good portfolio for a $2,000 investment for getting max return on investment? Thanks for clarifying that. I thought that's what you said, but I didn't read it correctly. For $2,000 investment, spreading that amongst plays, I would only keep it to like maybe 2 plays. Like put in like $1,000 in this one and $1,000 in that one, because you want to, if you spread yourself out too thinly and put $100 in a bunch of plays, like that's not going to really give you that much unless you just go moonshot, 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 right? If you're asking for maximum return on investment, then you're asking for high risk. So I would say for $2,000, I would stick with KeyCat, Dog in Me, put those in there. A couple $100 in each of those ones. Maybe you buy a little bit of BERT. And then, yeah, I mean, like those 3 are pretty good. And then like, I would say this for like, if you wanted to do like 2,000 in one shot into one, then you're playing with a little bit more money here. I would probably put it in an AI play that has exchanges. Or I would do like one of those tiny little market caps that are on, you know, the tier 1s, right? That's like tiny little market caps. Let me see if is BitHum have a lot of them? No. What about Bybit? Like you could pick one of, I don't really like those ones though, to be honest. If we go to OKX. Honestly, I would say KeyCat and Dog in Me would be good because I think they're going to do pretty good. They're on Coinbase. So Freysia AI you can maybe do. One of these 5 down here, I think. Moodang's a little bit too big though for $2,000. If you're just trying to do one play, you know, I would probably go to $4 million market cap here if you're trying to do a big ROI. Because if Dog and Me and KeyCat just go up like 5x, that's only a 26 mil market cap. They're still below Giga Chad right here at 25 mil. So yeah, that's what I would do. But of course, I never tell people to invest in this or that. I just have a balanced portfolio myself. Like the vast majority of it is in Hyperliquid and layer one, like Solana, and then some Bitcoin, and then BitTensor, Aerodrome, Kita, things like that. Like one of my portfolios over here, I have a really solid amount of Hyperliquid right here for this cycle, 4,000. But yeah, this backpack one's been pumping up a lot. I don't know why. It's at 64 cents. It's up 133%. It's on Solana. I was like, why is this trending every day? It's pumping every day. I was kind of getting FOMO with it. It's actually it's like a wallet and it's an exchange. So, and it has some good people behind it actually. You know, their whole entire team is doxed, and then they raised $37 million. So this thing might have potential to get on Coinbase. But I don't like the dilution with it though. It's the tokenomics. A fourth of it is circulating, so that's why I'm not going to buy it. But a wallet token is not bullish, but a wallet and an exchange combined, that is pretty bullish. So, all right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up right here. Never liked Tron chain, but want to buy Sundog. Listings are good. Yeah, I was looking at Sundog. Actually, it is small in market cap, $4.6 million. Bybit Kraken, KuCoin. It's backed by Sunpump. It's like their official meme coin. So yeah, maybe get a little bit of Sundog, honestly. 50% of its trading volume is relative to its market cap. That's really good. But it only has Bybit and Kraken though, so yeah. Let me see their website. Their website's the trading thing. Let me check out their X. Confirm. 98K followers on X. They're not engaging very much. Their last post was in April. So that was like a couple months ago. So I don't know if I would even buy that, to be honest. You want to buy something that's 4 million that's posting every day. You know, they're not giving up. But yeah, guys, appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see you guys up in the next one. Have a blessed weekend. See you soon. Oh yeah, and join Bylos, by the way. Join Bylos. We're almost at 160 members. So you want to be in the first 200 members to join because you get something big. I'm not going to talk about it right now, though. But I'll see you guys soon. Peace.